Hi, this is Tennille Giancola, and this is Module 8, Legal Aspects of Teacher Evaluation. In reading the articles for this module, it became very apparent that teacher evaluations have changed dramatically over the last few years. There has been a call or a push from state departments of education and other entities for more rigorous teacher evaluations in the way that teachers are evaluated and what should be included within the evaluation. A huge debate, as many of us read, especially among standardized test scores being used to evaluate a teacher and their effectiveness in the classroom. I do not foresee this debate going away in the near future. But I do hope that we can come to a common ground so that we are evaluating our teachers effectively, because our job is to educate our students in the best possible way that we can. The evaluation process of the teachers at USD 412 follows the KEEP protocol, Kansas Educator Evaluation Protocol, modeled after Charlotte Danielson's framework, and it consists of 4 constructs. And within each construct, the teacher is evaluated on several subcategories, and we are evaluated as either ineffective, developing, effective, or highly effective. The 4 constructs include learner and learning, content knowledge, instructional practice, and professional responsibility. Within construct 1, learner and learning, our administrator is evaluating us on the following aspects. First of all, learner development. Did the teacher plan instruction based on the learning and developmental levels of all students? Learner differences. Did the teacher recognize and foster individual differences to establish a positive classroom culture? And learning environment. Did the teacher establish a classroom environment conducive to learning? So within the learner and learning, they are looking at us as a teacher based upon how we are providing the information to our students and are we meeting their needs. Within construct 2, we are being evaluated on content knowledge. Did the teacher demonstrate a thorough knowledge of the content they are teaching? Did we know what we were talking about? And innovative applications of content knowledge. Did we provide a variety of innovative applications of knowledge? Did we give the kids different ways of learning the knowledge? Did we have different ways of teaching the content that we have in front of us? The third construct was instructional practice. Planning for instruction. Did the teacher use methods and techniques that were effective in meeting student needs? Assessment. Did the teacher use a variety of assessments, formal, informal, questioning, writing, just interactive notebook ideas, all these different types of things they are looking at to measure the learner's progress and how they're doing throughout the lesson. Instructional strategies. Did we deliver comprehensive instruction for students? And how did we deliver that? What strategies did we use? Did we realize what worked, what didn't work? In construct 4, we are evaluated on professional responsibility, particularly in reflection and continuous growth. And did we engage in reflection and continuous growth? Did we look back on our lesson? Were we able to communicate what we felt went well, what we felt did not go well, what we need to change, what we need to make more rigorous, what we need to make less rigorous, all of those different aspects of reflection. And collaboration and leadership. Did we participate in collaboration and leadership opportunities? And that's not just within that lesson, but are we working to make ourselves better? Are we collaborating with other teachers? Me being the junior high science teacher, I know I collaborate quite often with the high school science teacher just to make sure that I am covering material that she needs covered and keep myself growing in that direction. Teacher recourse regarding a negative evaluation in our district. Teachers may respond in writing to the administrator no later than 2 weeks after the evaluation, and we have to provide explanation as to where we feel that the evaluation was inaccurate and why we felt it was inaccurate, what we disagreed with, and even what we agreed with. Sometimes I think we also have to focus on the positive when we are trying to focus on the negative as well. But we have to give them reason why. And if we feel that our written rebuttal is unsatisfactorily handled, then we can file a grievance and follow the grievance procedure from there. If teachers feel that they have been unjustly let go within our district does have within our negotiated agreement a fair dismissal clause that was put in there through our negotiations. And Ours depends on if you are considered a probationary or a non-probationary teacher. Within our district, probationary teachers are a teacher within their first 3 years in the district, and they can be non-renewed for any reason prior to the deadline. Any reason, and they do not have to be told why. They can just be let go. Non-probationary is a teacher who has been in the district starting their 4th year within the district and so on. If non-renewal is based on poor job performance, the teacher is definitely placed on a plan of improvement, and the evaluation process through that plan is followed very strictly. If non-renewal is based on other reasons such as discipline factors or reduction of force, procedures in the district's negotiated agreement is followed by that. Teachers have 14 calendar days from the day they receive their letter of non-renewal to file a written request for a closed hearing. The legal case that I chose to talk about took place within New York. This case was filed on October 24th, 2014. And this case dealt with Sherry Letterman. She was evaluated in this year as ineffective on just a portion of her evaluation that dealt with standardized test scores, how her students improved from one year to the next. And this district at this time used a growth model that measured how much they improved. She argued that the district's ranking of teachers was subject to inconsistencies because the previous year in the same area she was rated as effective, and then also the next year, so she went effective, ineffective, and then the following year was rated again as effective in the same area. The result of this case is she actually won her court case. According to the website listed, on May 11th, 2016, a judge ruled that the use of student test scores will not be used in the future to judge other teachers in the state of New York. So within this court case, she did feel like she won that case, and they could not use that against her or any other teacher. At the time, she is deciding, at this time in 2016, they were deciding if they should appeal further. My reflection on how I would handle evaluation procedures, making sure that I was following legal procedures and not getting myself into trouble, is that, as an administrator, I have to establish and support my teachers. I have to grow leaders. I have to be a leader who develops leaders, and I have to develop them within my staff. I have to develop leaders that are professional. I have to encourage success and well-being of every student by providing constructive feedback about instruction and professionalism by using valid, research-based evaluations and walkthroughs to support my teachers' growth in knowledge, skills, and practice. I have to show my teachers that I am there to help them improve. Evaluations are not there to condemn you. They should be there to help improve you, to give you the best advice, the best constructive criticism we can get so that we can improve ourselves. We don't want to give an unsatisfactory education to our students. So as an administrator, I have to make sure my staff knows that I'm there for them. I'm there to help them gain knowledge of content. I'm there to help them gain skills, and I'm there to help them gain practice and strategies to help them teach. And by following the previously stated in the district board policies and negotiated agreement, I believe I will keep legal issues at bay. But I also have to collaborate with colleagues to ensure that I am collecting the data that is relevant to help me make those decisions and analyze it correctly in order to strengthen my staff's performance and thereby strengthen student learning. We are here for a common purpose, and that purpose is to educate our students. As the administrator, it will be my job to make sure that my staff feels that they're getting the professional development they need, they're getting the feedback from me that they need, to ensure that they are being the best and most effective teacher they can be.